Most important would have to be social media, Twitter and Facebook, because they've affected everything about how we work. It changes how we disseminate news and which news stories people read, and also how people interact with them, as well as helping us find news. The other significant bit of technology is smartphones, the ability for any reporter without special training really to get quick bits of video while they're out in the field and send them straight in. The third, I would have to say, is the growing range of tools that automate some of the bits of the job, like helping you find stories in other outlets, or grab data from government websites, or analyse the huge amount of sort of open data that's starting to appear on the net. I use things like Google Fusion to make maps and charts to go with stories, Microsoft Excel, or free software like SQL Server to help me find stories and dig them up and pull stories from data. One we did today used all of those things to show how the UK would look under proposed changes to elections. It's hard to think what you would want to come next, but I think more and more what we look for at The Guardian is ways to tell news differently and quickly. I think if you're getting into journalism now, you really have to try and be abreast of every new bit of technology and every new tool, because a lot of people in newsrooms aren't. And however much you practice your shorthand or your interviewing or these kind of things, people who've been in newsrooms for 5 years will beat you at that just because they've got more experience. It doesn't mean you won't be better in the end, but for now, if you want to compete, you've got to know things other journalists don't. If you know how to use things like Storify to tell stories with social media, if you know how to get stories from data, if you are really good at grabbing quick bits of mobile video and getting it up ahead of other people, that's the kind of skills that aren't in newsrooms now and will give student journalists the edge if they're looking for jobs, or even if they're kind of starting out on their own as a blogger or as an independent. So yeah, that's my thoughts, I guess.